Namaskar, Vinod Nambudiri. Yesterday I received a phone call from one of my YouTube channel subscribers. He told me that he is working in a bank and he is new to this industry and he has joined a good company and he wants to resign from the job so that he gets more time to invest in this business. And he was asking my opinion whether I am in favor of that. I told him bluntly that it is the most foolish decision that he can ever take, because this business is not a replacement for the job. This commission is not a replacement for the salary he is making every month. Let me explain to you, because this is very, very important. Many people have this wrong conception about this business, because they think that it is a replacement of job, it is a replacement of salary. No, this will take some time to build the sufficient network to create the cash flow which you really require for your day-to-day expense and your family running expense. So never ever lose your ground in order to do network marketing business full time. Don't do that. Always start as a part-time. This business has to be approached only as a part-time, and when you should leave your job, only if you don't like your job. If you hate your job, if you hate your employer, if you hate your boss, this is an opportunity to come out of that, provided you invest sufficient time to create a network of consumers so that the cash flow becomes much better than your present income or double your present income. In that case, you can think about it. Otherwise, you can continue as a part-time business with full-time attitude. Absolutely no problem, because you can enjoy your job, you can enjoy this business also. Nobody is there to ask you to quit your job and do this full time. If you don't like your job, it is a totally different scenario. You can always look for an opportunity to quit your job, and you can fix a date by which you will create double the income or double the salary from this business so that you can quit. You can create a wish list, you can create a goal, and you can create a dream board so that you can declare that this day I want to resign, by that time I will create this many cash flow. But as a emotional fool without any logic, don't get to the emotional roller coaster where you get into this emotionally and you don't have any sufficient base, financial base, and you try to work in this business. It will never work. Most of the people fail without sufficient financial backup if you are doing it as a full time in the beginning. So make it as a goal, make it as a decision that yes, I want to quit this job, but before that I want to create the cash flow from the business, which will take, definitely it will take time. If you are joining with a good company with a reasonable payout structure, it will take 6 months to 1 year, maybe 2 years time before you create a cash flow from the business which is sufficient for your lifestyle. So I reiterate, with my folded hands, I plead to you, never ever quit your job before you create sufficient cash flow. And there is another aspect why I am telling this, not only based on economic aspect. Let me explain to you based on a success formula which is preached by Stephen Covey, who wrote the famous book 7 Habits, which is a famous book which talks about success. Now, when he talks about success, he talks about 3 aspects. One is dependency, the second one is independency, and then interdependency. So he talks about the various levels of success. He talks the lowest level is dependency, where you are dependent on your parents, you are dependent on your spouse, you are dependent on your children for your day-to-day activities and day-to-day expenses, things like that. That is the lowest level of success. Then the next level is independent person, so that he gets a job, he has his own source of income, so that he can do whatever he wants to do without depending on anybody else. That is the second stage of success. That is not the ultimate. He talks about the ultimate success as an interdependent reality. He talks about it as an interdependent reality. What is an interdependent reality? Independent people join together and they create something far bigger and better than themselves. You talk about any business, you talk about a big organization which is far beyond an individual capability, isn't it? So to create that kind of big structure, you need the cooperation of others. But who should participate into it? people who are independent. That means interdependent reality, this game can be played only by people who are totally independent, not dependent. This is a mistake committed by most of the people who are involved in network marketing. They think that the investment is very less. In some companies, investment is zero. So they feel that this is suitable for people who don't have any income source. So they go and connect those people immediately, and they are ready to get connected also. Imagine a housewife, imagine a student who are totally dependent on their parents or their spouse financially, physically, emotionally. In all aspects, they are dependent on others, and those people cannot effectively play an interdependent reality. So in that aspect also, please make sure you are meeting people who are independent emotionally, financially and physically. That is the entry card for them to play into network marketing. That is why, if you can remember, in my initial episodes, I have reiterated a fact: whom should be met first. I have clearly told that you should meet people with enthusiasm, people who are married, people who have some income source. If you recollect, I have repeatedly reiterated that people with some income source should be taken into network marketing, so that it is an interdependent reality. It is a big success. A network marketing success is not a small success. A network marketing success is a very big success beyond your imagination. So in order to do that, the minimum qualification is that you should be independent. In that aspect also, never ever commit the crime of committing, it's just committing suicide, isn't it? So never ever commit this financial suicide, never ever commit yourself, this crime. Two crimes. One, never ever quit your job, never ever compel anybody to quit their job also, by emotionally blackmailing them. Don't do that. Just like Vivekananda always said, that if at all, if you do something to people, give him a push, never take anything from him. If you can do something, give a push. Don't take anything from him. So that should be our mantra, that should be our motto, especially when you are helping somebody to expand their horizon, isn't it? This is an opportunity whereby you can help people to expand their horizon, expand their current scenario, and break their limitations, and also to realize their true potential. So this is an opportunity. So give this opportunity as a long-term project, as a realistic project. Never ever push him emotionally to quit their job. You should not quit your job. You should not allow others to quit their job as well. Okay. Hope this video was useful for you. Till we meet next time. Thank you very much. Bye bye.